Hey, what's going on? Antonio here again with Bond Fitness in San Diego. Okay, so got a couple of answers for Garrett out in Texas. So Garrett's questions were, hey, I don't have a TRX, so you gave me this exercise, dude, what do I do? Alright, so I'm going to go through those exercises with the TRX, and then I'm going to go through those modified exercises without the TRX, okay? That way you have both exercises in case you do get one, or in case anybody else at home has a TRX and is kind of limited on what they know about it. So his question was what are atomic push-ups and what are the I's, Y's, and T's? Okay, so we're going to go through those just real quick here. First off, atomic push-ups. So we want to get your TRX. You'll bring it out. You're going to sit down on the ground. Put your feet in those hoops. Cross one leg over the other. Flip over. Okay, now, depending on where you are in your fitness and where you are in the gym, how much space you have, your personal studio, whatever. So if you get close, all right, to wherever your TRX is coming from, it's going to be kind of easy. The further you come out, all right, it's going to make it harder. You got more force pulling you back. You're going to keep that nice tight core as we come up into our push-up position. So, all right, atomic push-ups. Feet up, all right. Let me come out this way a little bit. That way you can see a little bit better. Keeping those feet even. All right, feet off the ground. You're going to bring your knees into your chest. Control them going back out. Push up. Okay, atomic push-ups with TRX. Atomic push-ups modified, no TRX, but instead we got our little furniture movers, four slidey things. Again, if you don't have these, you can use a towel or like plastic dishes on a linoleum or wooden floor. So, toes in the center of the pads. Coming down, our push-up position, again. Pulling those knees to the chest, sliding back out, pushing up. So sometimes, if you're like me, you don't always put your feet in the right place. Okay, those are modified atomic push-ups. Next one is I's, Y's, and T's. So, first the TRX. Straighten these out. So a couple of important things. Always keeping a nice tight core. Alright, don't let those hips dip back. Keep your arms as straight as possible. Usually on the T's, you might have a slight bend in that elbow. Slight bend. So, find your position. Don't make it too hard. Don't come all the way down to the ground. Come up, feet up, toes together, heels on the ground. Raise it up. I, Y, just like the YMCA, and then T's. Slow, control. Okay. A couple of things I don't want to see, and nobody should see you see with those I's, Y's, and T's. It's letting your momentum take you, lack of control, losing that core strength, okay? So, if you pull up too fast, lose control, alright, that slack is going to get you, you're going to fall back, you might lose your grip, we don't want that to happen. We want you to, exercise safely. Alright, so again, control. Nice and slow coming back. The other thing too is losing that core control, letting those hips dip down, keeping it nice and solid. Alright. Okay, so how are we going to do those? I'll show you. So I'm going to grab my resistance band here. So first we'll do eyes. I'm going to bring both feet on them. This one's kind of like a medium to heavy resistance. I'm going to lift straight up. Alright, those are our eyes. Next, the Ys. When I do the Ys with this band, again, if you have one that's a little bit stronger, you can use both feet, or a little bit lighter, you can use both feet. I'm going to use one foot on this one, go into that eye, so we're not coming straight up, we're going off to the side just a little bit, just like the YMCA. Okay, and the last one is our T's. So T's, a couple ways you can do this, step in the middle. See, these are going to be a little bit too long for me, okay? So I'm going to make a little hoop and put one foot in there, okay? Adds a little more resistance to it. Alright, keeping that back flat. Bending your knees just slightly, arms out to the side, squeezing those shoulder blades together. So there you have it. I's, Y's, T's, and atomic push-ups. One last question I believe Garrett had was, what are the abdominal side reachers or sliders? So you're going to come on down to the ground on your butt. Alright, bring your back down nice and flat. Hands down to your side. You're going to keep your shoulders on the ground, okay? You're going to slide to your toes, back and forth. Try to reach for those toes, abdominal reachers. All control with that core. So, there you have it. I's, Y's, T's, atomic push-ups, both of them modified, and then our abdominal side reachers. San Antonio Bond Fitness, always be positive.